Hey, this is PJ McClure coming to you from MindsetTV.com, here to give you the tips, techniques, news, and views that you need to make the best out of your life. Now, I have to admit, I'm a little bit slow, usually a couple of steps behind the rest of the world when it comes to discovering cool stuff on the web. I had no idea about iJustine. I didn't know who Justin Bieber was. Heck, I didn't even know about that lady from England that blew everybody away until weeks, months after she had already substantiated herself on the web and throughout the world. What was her name again? Anyway, even one of my now favorite musical groups, Straight No Chaser, had already blown way past 11 million views on YouTube and was signing a record deal and was on their second tour before somebody even pointed me in their direction. I'm a little slow sometimes, and I don't know that I'm any faster on the draw this time, but today, pretty much accidentally, somebody caught my eye and my ears that really inspired me. And if you haven't had the chance to meet him yet, let me introduce you to Greyson Chant.
Way on the crowd, where we're keep going out. Got my flash on the tree, made that picture of you, it's so magical. We'd be so fantastical. Leather and jeans, whole garage on rust. Not sure what it means, but this photo of us, it don't advertise. Loving you is cherry pie, 'cause you're the baby boy, I'm your biggest fan. I'll follow you until you love me. Paparazzi, baby, there's no other superstar.
He's a sixth grade prodigy that has captured some pretty significant attention since joining YouTube just on April 28th, less than a month ago. He did a cover of Lady Gaga's Paparazzi that honestly I'd never heard before, that he performed at his sixth grade festival. And he's already eclipsed well over 11 million views, and he's even appeared on Ellen already to perform the song. Now, make sure to follow one of the links that I provide if you haven't been there yet, to go to his channel and take a listen, or 10, or 15, or 20. His talent is awe-inspiring. And he seems like a great kid to boot, but that isn't what inspired the post and what wanted me to bring it here to you today. See, whenever I first got onto his channel and I watched the video and I scrolled down to take a look at some of the comments, and at the time, within the top 4 comments that were there, was some idiot spouting profanity and hating on Greyson. Now, let's set aside for the second that he's a 12 or 13-year-old kid. Okay? To take the time out of your day and to actually go to a public forum and write F-bomb this, so what if you're 12 that, blah, blah, explicative blah, I really only have one thing to say in response to that. Congratulations, Greyson. It takes a phenomenal talent to make somebody go out of their way to actually try to tear you down. That is an incredible feat, young man, and don't you ever, even for a second, back away from your gift. See, far too often people shrink from their love, from their brilliance, because of the fear that others might attack. Instead of claiming their brilliance and nurturing it to bless the world and live on the edge of what is possible, they decide to play safe and stay in the middle. That's the first step of a long, slow march to the grave. They exist in life to cater to the whims of others, blown about by whatever wind is the strongest until they die, and finally escape the potential judgment of humankind. But along the way, they take shots at everyone they can that has the courage to do what they couldn't. How sad and pathetic to waste this one irreplaceable life by striving only to be tolerated. Thoreau said that most men lead lives of quiet desperation and go to the grave with the song still in them. By sharing his song with us, Greyson has showed us, first of all, way more than common courage. Okay, he's in the 6th grade. Does anybody besides me remember how incredibly cruel and vindictive kids can be between 11 and 14? Just me, right? to put yourself out there and say, this is me, and I'm not going to hold back just because you might not like it. That's guts. We all have brilliance, though. It isn't all the same because, well, that would be boring. It's our job to claim and refine our brilliance and then celebrate it in others. When you see someone that's obviously laying it all out to share their gift, resist the urge to criticize. Look at their example and go do the same with your gift. Go for it. If you've suppressed your gifts before, it's not too late. It's never too late. Start somewhere and begin to explore how great you can be. This isn't about how good you are compared to anyone else. It's about how good you can be compared to what you've done before, toward what your potential is, constantly striving for your personal best. It took me 36 years to learn that lesson. Thank God we have people like Greyson to show the way at a much younger age. Just remember, you are good enough already. And I'm going to challenge you that this isn't really about being good enough. More than likely, you're probably just a little more scared about how good you might really be. Marianne Williamson said, our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You're a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We're all meant to shine, as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It is not just in some of us, it's in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. And as we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. Will you claim your brilliance? Will you nurture your gift without fear and share it with the rest of us? Please forgive me for being greedy, but my world gets better every time someone decides to pursue their love. Will you make my world better? Way to go, Greyson. Keep it up. And I look forward to sharing your gift with us for years and years to come. And to everyone, be your best.